everybody, I hope you're all super awesome. I am back with another video. I'm just going to address my face. Basically, I've left my makeup at my mum's house because I go back every weekend to work. So I've left all my makeup there, so I've got no makeup, so I can't make myself look nice for the camera. But I think it kind of goes in with my rawness of the subject that I'm going to speak to today. So, raw face, very serious video. And I was just kind of thinking, what can I make a video about? Because I want to make videos every week. And I was really struggling to think about something. And then something popped up on my Facebook today about the interest of someone's student loan, £41,000 worth of debt or something like that. And I thought, okay, that's like over 3 years, right? They finished uni, they're a graduate, they finished, whatever. And I was just thinking, okay, well, I'm only in first year in Nottingham, and basically I wanted to just share my experience and my views on university. Nothing I say in this video is new. Nothing I say in the video is news to anybody who's been to uni. And a lot of people I spoke to before I went to uni and spoke to them about my choice and my decision to go. You know, a lot of people, well actually all of the people in my life have been really supportive about my choice to go to uni. Some people don't want to go to uni, some people do. It doesn't matter what you want to do. If you want to better yourself, or whatever way you want to better yourself, it doesn't matter. But I am going to go through a lot of things that I found in first year at uni and talk about my experience basically. So if I knew what I knew at the end of first year, I probably would have rethought moving up here. I probably would have just commuted. But having said that, I love living here now. Like I don't think I could move back home to live. I probably wouldn't stay in Nottingham, but I love my little house. I love everything here. So basically, obviously, everyone who is a student now knows we have to pay £9 a year, and we get about a 1,300 estimated maintenance loan 3 parts of the year. So we get about £3 grand-ish to kind of pay for rent and other stuff, which is really generous, thank you. And then you can get an overdraft from the bank and blah blah blah. So you're constantly going into debt, and that's just inevitable. What I wanted to talk about is the sum of £9 grand for the first year is absolutely ludicrous. First year is the biggest waste of £9 grand you will ever know. I genuinely mean that. So when you log on to your timetable, I don't know if it's the same for every uni, but you see what your classes are, and then at the bottom you'll see your contact hours. And now I know a lot of uni is teaching yourself, and you're given the resources to teach yourself and everything, and that's great, awesome. But at the same time, I've got 12 hours of contact hours a week with various different lecturers for various different modules. Half the time, my lecturers weren't there. So I think I'd average about 8 hours of contact time a week. I was only in for 3 days. So I was in Monday, Tuesday and Thursday. So that's not even a week. So if you think I've been in for 3 days, 12 hours of contact time a week. I started in October and I finished in May, but I'm paying £9 grand a year. What? In my opinion, first year should be half price, and I will justify this. First year should be £4,500. They should be able to give you a bigger loan to kind of help you pay bills and stuff, and that should be it. This is how strong I feel about this. I know there's going to be probably a lot of people that see this and go, what the hell is she talking about? But there is method in my madness, and I will stick to my guns. I don't know how things have got to this stage where we have to pay £9 grand a year when I'm not there for a year, starters. B, I've just told you I've had 12 hours of contact time a week, started in October, finished in May. That's not a year. So I'm paying £9 grand for what, 8 months, 9 months? Okay then. Half the time my lecturers didn't show up, so I must have had about 8 or 9 meetings with one of my lecturers, and the other one, through no fault of her own, she was ill and stuff like that, but she was off a lot, so they'd always postpone or reschedule seminars, which didn't ever happen at the end of the day. Another point that I want to make about uni in first year is the lecturers are so aware that you are in first year. They don't care. They get paid regardless of whether you're there or not. And the thing is, they are so aware that you're first year that one of my lecturers has told us not to bother getting stressed out or hemped up about revising for one of the exams this year, because we only have to pass. We only have to have 40%. Why not settle for mediocrity? You're only first year. A lot of people go to uni from college, so they'll go straight to uni at 18, and it's all new and it's exciting, and I understand that people want to go out, they want to experience life, but I'm 21. I've had 2 years out. I did all my party and everything, and I come to uni to be serious and study, and it's so difficult when even the people who are teaching you don't believe in the course or the subject. They're just like, yeah, well, you only have to pass, whatever. Not only am I paying £9 for about 8 months of 3 days a week, I'm being told that I only have to pass. I give up. On top of everything, my maintenance loan, like I said, was about £1,300. My house that I live in, like, obviously people live in halls, but like, it was just cheaper to me to live in a house with my boyfriend and move away. My loan and the rent, like, if I didn't have an overdraft, I couldn't do it. And I think a lot of students are in that situation with halls because they're so expensive. They are so expensive. And on top of this maintenance loan and this £9 a year you're paying for, you have to buy all of the books. This is how many books I've had to buy. Well, this is how many books I've had to buy this year for my English course. This many. See, I can't even hold them. I'm drowning in books that I've had to buy for this course that I only need for first year. And yes, I spoke to one of the women at the bookshop that said they buy back books, but only if the module's carrying on, or only if they're going to study it again. So I could be stuck with The Little Sister. I could be stuck with Ceremony, and these books I didn't even read because I didn't like them. And like, oh, so all of this expense, I can't even work out how much money in books I've got here. I haven't even read this. Still got the receipt in. But yeah, we have to buy them. It's frustrating because there's all of these different expenses, and then I saw that post today about all the debt and everything. Yeah, what are we getting into debt for? First year doesn't count towards anything. It doesn't count towards my degree. So, in theory, my first year debt shouldn't count because my first year gets written off. So I think my first year's debt should be written off. I've paid £9 a year, but I started in October and I've finished in May. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 8 months. How many months are there in a year? 12. And I'm paying £9 for 8 months. So if it's stated that I'm paying £9 a year, but I've really only done 8 months of work, I think I should get 4 months of my loan. I feel like I should get back, please. And I think that first year should be half price, and I will continue saying that until it is half price for first year, because it is ridiculous. It is not £9 a year. It's not worth £9 a year. I've put in all the extra work. I've gone to the library. I have taught myself, and you basically have to teach yourself anyway. I've got an exam in a few weeks that I don't know anything about because they've been so vague about this exam that I don't know what I have to do. So I've got to go and work it all out for myself. and speaks to students and everything. To an extent, you've got to do your own thing. You've got to do uni, and you've got to experience it. You've got to teach yourself. You've got to motivate yourself. But you know, I'm paying £9 a year. I'd like a little bit of a hint or a little bit of a lead. Don't just throw me into the sea and expect me to swim. Okay, like just a little life raft, just to help me. Just to help me get to land. It's ridiculous. I'm hoping second year improves, and I'll probably do a review of second year after I've finished. But I would really like to hear fellow students and what they feel about all of this. That's my little rant. I want to know, I really do want to know how other students feel. That's it from me because I'm getting well annoyed. Please let me know what you think. Let me know your experiences at uni. Love to hear them. And I will see you next week. Love you guys. Bye.